Hi. Today is the only day at the year that I am really sure about, and I can. It's also like Christmas, 6 and New Year Eve that I can be sure of. But it have happened that I have forgot those other days. But today is it a special day because that's my birthday, December 9, and it's 2023 today. And I sit at home like all other days in the year, because there is no one that is coming and celebrate me. I have been on my own in 23 years, even on birthdays. And I understand that it can sounds very strange for many people that you can be so very by yourself, like I have been in 23 years. Yeah, you that don't know it, but it was for 23 years ago that God come down to me and talked to me about the future. But he was not telling me that I should be on my own, like I have done. But I know the reason why. It's because I have to learn me very fast about heaven, about God, and those in afterlife. I didn't know anything for 23 years ago. I was not in a church, and my parents was in business, and I understand everything today. The basic everything. I maybe have some more to learn, but the basic I know that my parents come from Jewish families, but it have I don't know the name of it when they are like forced to go away from the Jewish tradition, because if you should be in business in Sweden, they had to convert to Lutheran church in that time. And so I knew that my grandparents was in business also, so it had been in maybe 3-4 generations in business, and that's why they left the Jewish tradition. So I understand where they come from and why it looks so strange for me today, that I didn't understood it, because I grew up like that, and I didn't know any other things. And my parents, they took away me from have any friends, so I come to not know what other people did, what other families did, because I didn't have so much friends. I have friends in school, but I didn't had at home. I was not into their homes. and my brother also tried to stop me from getting friends. And I understand it today, because they were scared that people should know they were Jewish, coming from Jewish tradition. And my mother was born 1910 and my father 98. 98. So they were between 30 and 40 years old when Hitler was. So they were scared. And I understand it today, why I grew up like I did. And they were a success in business. So they were very rich, my family. My parents was not so very wealthy because my father was drinking so much. So he was sitting in the bar all the time and drink up the money. But my mother's sisters, they were 5 sisters. They were one is in the royal church, laying there as dead in the grave inside the church, not in the graveyard, cemetery, inside the church. And only royals can be there, or very wealthy. And so I wanted I always make a change in my days when it is holidays and when my birthday. So it's so close to Christmas, so I bought all the food for birthday and Christmas and New Year in the same time, because it's cheaper to do that, because they deliver the groceries to me. And I got my daughter, she was sending me flowers for my birthday. But it is not the same thing that she have been showing up and want to celebrate my birthday. She never do that. She have never done it, because she is very close to Christmas, and she is with her father in Christmas time because of money, because he give her expensive things the whole time. So she want to be there. And some of the truth is also that he live in the house we built together, he and I, and a 3-floor house, big house. So it's different from where I live. But I think if she have been in a different mindset, she have been with me some birthdays. Maybe not everyone, but sometimes when my birthday is in weekends. And but she is working for the church, so they have service on Saturday also. And they have a party on Saturdays, every Saturdays. So she working in the kitchen for them. So she need to be there. She work very much. And but she she could tell them that, no, I can't work today because it's my mother's birthday and I need to come home to her and celebrate. But she never do that. And I have to accept that there is flowers coming. It will be flowers on my coffin when I die also. It's the same thing for me. And I rather to have her on my birthday. And then I send products from the grocery stores, and it was much I did as it was for a whole month and for celebration, and it was about $350 US dollar, like that. I send, and it should come at 6 o'clock, and I was thinking the Friday evening, and on Friday evening I normally have some extra food, special food for the weekends that is a little more expensive. So I wait for it to get it for Friday evening, and it didn't come. And I don't know what it was, but the store called me and they told me that it have happened an accident with a driver that should drive to my home and give me all these products I have bought. And he didn't come, and they say it's have been an accident. And I say, yeah, I'm okay with that. And I was thinking, it's coming someone else with this truck, and maybe 1-2 hours later I get it, and but it never come, and it was until 10 o'clock in the evening. I should have the products at 6 o'clock. So 4 hours later, the products come, and I have started to be very sleepy because it was much waiting. But also it was that in the morning I was to my doctor, and I had mixed up the time for to go to the doctor and take the taxi. I don't know if it was that other things. In yesterday it was more than only one thing I should do that make me be a little confused in my brain. So the time for the taxi was wrong, and I come, and just when I should have the appointment with my doctor, that time was it when the taxi should come and drive me home. So I say, if we can, I hope I can meet my doctor before the taxi is coming. So it was very much stress going on. So, but he was okay, the doctor. So he maybe understand this with my brain, and I'm going to meet him next Friday now, So he wanted to see my leg, my left leg. It's bad, my left leg, and it can happen that they have to take it away for me, and I don't want that. My doctor gave me antibiotic to eat more, and I'm going to see him on Friday again, in 6 days from now, and then it was waiting for those flowers from my daughter to come to my door. So I had not been laying down and been sleeping. So I was scared that my brain should be very stupid when the deliverance of my products should come, as it was so late. But I was okay. I never know how the brain will be. But most of the time, is it okay the whole time, even if I don't lay down and rest the brain. So I eat some of this food I have ordered, and I have taken my I had a birthday cake, frozen birthday cake, that I have placed outside now in my home, so it should be okay to eat in the afternoon. And it's Saturday, so it's not a big birthday cake, it's only a small for one person. So I will eat it up at least tomorrow, Sunday. I maybe eat the last piece of it. And so this is my birthday, and I always buy something extra, but this birthday was it that I bought for Christmas, even if I don't celebrate Christmas so much anymore. But I want to have a Christmas tree, a small one that I can have on the table, and some small things where when I eat is a Christmas porcelain. But I don't want anything with Santa on. I only want it to look like Christmas, but not with Santa. And so I bought from Amazon. I ordered on the internet because I was curious if it's working with Amazon. And in the beginning it was very bad, but now I get all my things for Christmas that I order. It was only one tablet for the table, to place on the table, red and with Christmas tree on it. And it says it should come in February. So I say that I don't want it in February. I want it in December, in Christmas time. I don't have Christmas things in the midsummer, in the summer. So that was the only one that was bad. But I could could say no to it, and I got the money back. So Amazon is okay. It's go very fast to get those products I order. Not that fiber tablet for the table. That was bad. And I have ordered, but it was not Amazon. I have ordered a sign that says God on, that is in Arabic, to place it on my wall so they see that I have it, those Arabic teens that threw rocks on my windows, that they see that I have it there. It's protection, like I have this with the Fatima hand, but they don't really understand what Fatima hand is. They are too young to understand it. So I need to do some protection, and then I have this Quran that I got from the mosque. The Imam gave me the Quran book, and that I have placed close to my window. So it's some protection I need to do. And then I don't place any Christmas things that they can see. I have only this for the table and the Christmas tree, but I don't put anything in the Christmas tree, so it looked like an ordinary flower. So I hide a little, but I celebrate Christmas a little, even if I am not in religion, but it's tradition thing to celebrate Christmas. It's not only religion. It can be in my culture and in the tradition. So I only do some small things, and then I eat a little more special food for the Christmas. It's it was something with the spirit to do. Also, I wanted to tell you, because yesterday was it also that the electrician man for electricity, the man handcraft, this worker to check out my electricity. But just before he came, I was thinking that maybe is it the spirit that make my electricity working like it does? And I was curious, and I was thinking it's very stupid if it's nothing with my electricity to do. That is a spirit thing. And it's when I should light up my home, it's twinkle. It's flashing the whole time. The light doesn't stand still. It's flashing, so I can't have it on. And I've been in 4 places. 4, it means the whole world. but in 4 places have the lights not working. And he came into my home and checked it out, how much. And in Sweden we have very strong power in our walls. It's not like other countries. They if I place a finger inside the in or output for electricity, I can die. So it's strong. And so he measured it, and it was nothing wrong with it. So it was what I was thinking just before he came. That is it's so much power in the air. So it's in my lights. But when he came, they hide, they disappeared. And it was only one light that was bad. And those were that I had over my in the kitchen. I don't know what it's called in English. It's those that sometimes you have in the ceiling also, long, like pipes. And he say it's gone because it's so old, he say. And then he went to give me that lamps, and I got it for free. And I don't know, last time he was here, he asked me if I was by myself. And I say I was, and this time he seems like he was interested in me. And so I don't know what's going on there also. And but he is a little older than my Indian man. He's maybe 55, like that. And that's okay age. He's still not very old man. And so it seems like something is coming like I should not be by myself. Yeah, soon. It's on its way to come, a man for me. But it need to be the opposite of what I have had in my life. I can't have any evil man anymore in my life. It's better to be by myself if they are cruel like my man I had before. There's so very evil man in my life, but I didn't know. I didn't know, as I didn't have any man in when I grew up that was kindly. It was like I was looking for evil man, and I didn't have any protection in that way. They didn't kill me, and that was the protection. My son's father, he had a knife on me, and he threatened me to to throw me out from 10th floor. We live on the 10th floor, and he say, I'm going to cast you out, throw you out from the balcony. He threatened me and had a knife on me. So I didn't know how a man should be like, because I didn't have that. My brother was evil, and my father was not at home. And when he was home, it was always fight between him and my mother. It was very much screaming between my mother and my father. And that's why I can't with people that's screaming. I can't with screaming. If you hear this sound on the side of me, is it my neighbors upstairs? Their children is running and jumping in the floor. And I hope to come out from this home soon. I can't have these 3 kids jumping on the floor, jumping in my ceiling. It's very disturbing for my brain. So I hope I can get another place to stay, to live in. This happened because of the COVID-19. They move in when we had that, and they didn't. My landlord didn't check out who was moving in. And they should not have let a family with three small kids living upstairs if it was not COVID-19. So they didn't check it out because everyone was frightened and some was sick also. So it was disturbing time, and it's been disturbing neighbors that don't understand that. I think they understand that it's very much sounds in my ceiling, but they don't care. And they don't want to care. They are Muslims. They are from Iraq. They maybe disturb me because I'm Swedish. I don't know. I say maybe. I was thinking like that. Something is it. I tell them that they are disturbing me, but they don't care. And I can't say it to my landlord because in the daytime is it allowed to be very disturbing. It's only late in the evening I can tell them. And I can't walk up to my neighbors. It's only stairs up to my neighbors over me. And I can't walk in stairs. And as I have said 1,000 times, that I don't have anyone that help me. So I have to work with it. And I'm soon going to sleep now. And they are going to disturb my brain the whole time. But I have learned that if I have in my ears this stop for the sound, that is, I have taken in that in my mindset that if I have that in my ears, it doesn't hurt my ears. So in that way, I have talking me into that. I am sleeping even if they jump in the floor, because I have this inside my ears that make my hearing. I don't get hearing loss because of that, and then I can calm down and fall to sleep. But often they wake me up by jumping in the floor when I'm sleeping, so I don't get so long rest as I should have. But it's okay. It's what it is. I need to accept everything. And if it's time to go, I gladly go, because this is not my home here on earth. It's not my home. I will want to go back to my family, my real family in heaven, and not be staying here. I have asked to at least stay here until we get spring, to enjoy spring once again. I ask for that. But it's not me that decide it. It's up to those in heaven, God, and those in afterlife, what they discuss about my life, how long it will be. It's up to them. At least today have been my birthday. So far. Yes, I'm 71 now. So I have lived a long life. But even if it have been very hard, I'm thankful to have had such a long life. And I thank you for listening at me. And what I wanted to say today was that the electricity, I thought it was maybe my neighbor that did something, but it is the spirit that is so strong, so it's going on my lights in my home. So thank you, and God bless you.